This week it's been all about stimulus money. Money, 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 money. $600 checks, $2,000 checks. We have no idea what's going to be coming down the pike, do we? Well, can money buy happiness? Maybe. Let's talk about money and happiness today. Good morning and welcome to Sunday Connection here at Unity Gresham. Hope you had a good holiday. Hope Santa was good to you, to the kids, to the grandkids. Hope you got everything you wanted or needed or however you were hoping. Well, a lot of people out there didn't get a lot. I don't know if you noticed, but lines at the food banks and everything were extremely long all over the country, people looking to get food for their kids and everything for the holidays. Lots of programs just couldn't quite bring in enough toys and all that sort of thing to help all the kids all over the country. It was a rough holiday for a lot of people in our country, rougher than we've seen in any number of years now, at least since 2008. And Congress is still fighting over this so-called stimulus package that they're dealing with. They wanted to send us a $600 check. Trump said no, he won't sign it unless it's a $2,000 check. And Republicans in Congress are saying, no, we won't do that. So we don't know. We don't know what we're going to get, whether we're not going to get anything. It's not clear. We have no idea what's coming down the pike, right? So with that in mind, let's pretend for a minute that none of that is even happening in Washington. What if there had never been any kind of a stimulus program? This one, we did get the $1,200, but this time around, let's pretend for a minute there had never been any of that going on in Congress. How would we be getting through this holiday season? Well, I'm going to talk to you today about something called Arigato. Have you ever heard that word? It's a Japanese word, Arigato. And I first really came across it years ago in some pop song in the 80s, but that's beside the point. Arigato means basically thank you, but it's way deeper than that. It's more of a form of deep, deep, deep appreciation. And Ken Honda, who was considered the Zen billionaire of Japan, wrote a number of books on the subject, but in one in particular he wrote called Happy Money. And the basic premise, there's a lot of detail in it and everything, but the basic premise is this. Every time you receive money, you say arigato, which means you deeply respect it, appreciate it, and are so grateful that it's come into your life. And then every time you send money out, whether you're buying groceries at the store, whether you're paying bills, no matter what it is that you're doing with the money going out, you say the same thing, arigato. I appreciate the fact that I have this money and that I can pay these bills or I can pay for our food. I'm very, very grateful for that. Arigato. Now, a lot of people will think, well, that's silly. I don't have enough money to do anything as it is. How we talk to ourselves very often will determine the results of our lives. If you can begin this week to use this word, arigato, arigato, every time money goes out or comes into your life, you'll begin to notice a big difference, not only in your financial situation, but in your life in general, because the more you appreciate what's in your life right now, the more you enjoy what's in your life right now, and the more you enjoy and appreciate sharing what's in your life right now. The giving out, the bringing in. Arigato every time. Be grateful, be appreciative, whether the money is coming in or going out. And you'll begin to notice a big change in your life's experience, because that sort of rolls over into the rest of your life. Arigato, appreciation for everything. Does that make sense today? Yeah, so pretend for a minute that Washington, D.C. has nothing to do with you and your finances. Begin the practice of arigato, a deep appreciation for everything that's coming in, and arigato, a deep appreciation for everything that can go out from you. really is that simple. It begins a whole dynamic within your consciousness. And by this time next year, well, let's wait and see where you are this time next year. And so it is. I want to wish you a happy New Year. We won't be talking to you again until after New Year's. And just remember that everything good, everything positive and negative in your life can really, really bring benefits to you if you learn how to appreciate everything. And so it is. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Before we leave you today, we want to celebrate the life of our dear friend and Unity member, David Chittenden, who passed away last week. David, we know that you're on a continuing and marvelous journey. Peace be with you. We send condolences to friends and family. And so it is. Namaste.